Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. And we're gonna talk about how my Celtics ended up losing 98 to 96. The Celtics 24 and 15 now, 12 and 8 on the road. Pacers won 3 in a row. They 9 and 31, 7 and 15 at home. No Jaylen Brown in this one. That made a big difference. But sometimes it be that way, and they still play hard, and they still gave themselves a chance to win the game. And they won the first quarter, 24 to 19. They lost the second quarter, 34 to 32. The third quarter, 26 to 21 to the Pacers. Also, then it was 19 to 19 since we trailed. We ended up losing because we was already losing in that quarter. Sam Hauser, the only starter to really not get going the way that he should have, besides Baylor Shireman. 33 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 7 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts. That's what he's out there to do, but he didn't make enough of them. And this one, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Every starter got a rebound or more, and everybody off the bench did too. 8 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, a -6 and plus minus for him. Neemias Queta has some nasty dunks in this one because he had one where he just jumped up, lift up even higher, and just slammed it down. 15 points. Somebody had to score some of those points with Jaylen Brown being out. He took up a lot of them. 7 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds for him. He also had 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 2 offensive rebounds, no personal foul, and a -12 and plus minus. Like what I seen from him, he was always doing what he needed to do, and that's try to get open and slide to the basket and just go up strong. It worked out for him in this one. Derek White, he needed to shoot the ball a little bit better. 36 minutes, he had a nice clutch layup after they got blocked by Siakam. 18 points, he went 7 of 21 from the field and 2 of 9 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +1 and plus minus. If his jump shot is off, he can be a little easier to guard. Plus, some of his shots be a little rushed and a little off balance. So you have to just live with him taking them, and the defense is not going to really complain about them because they usually be tough shots anyway. And then Peyton Pritchard stepped up the most, 37 minutes. That was the most on the team. He also played 23. He had 23 points and went 10 of 22 from the field. He was 3 of 7 from 3. He had 4 rebounds, 8 assists. The 8 assists was the most on the team. 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. He did a good job of scoring in a variety of different ways, whether it was mid-range, floater, layup, or just trying to flat out manipulate the defense to find somebody open. That's the type of game he had to have for us to have a chance of winning, because Baylor played 20 minutes and he only had 2 points. He missed every single shot from the field and from 3, besides going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's how he scored. He did have 3 boards, no turnovers, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a -8 and plus minus. Luka Garza, 16 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 6 boards, 1 assist, no turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a +10 and plus minus, man. Good game from Luka. He's been good the last couple games. He's doing what they ask of him, and that's all you can really want. Anthony Simons gave him that offensive burst off the bench. They needed somebody to do it. He usually does it, and did it again tonight. 16 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. He did have 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 turnovers. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a -4 and plus minus. But you probably want him to score more, because that's the type of situation we was in if we wanted to win it. Jordan Swash, he had some easy looks. He did miss all of his threes, though. 0 of 2 from 3. He still went 3 of 5 from the field, so you'll take it. But it was only 6 points that he gave us in 26 minutes. He also had 9 rebounds. That was the most off the bench and the most in the game for the Celtics. He also gave us 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 3 steals, 1 personal foul, and a +4 and plus minus. And Gonzalez, 15 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and no personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. The Indiana Pacers gave them a run for their money. Celtics was able to lead, and the Pacers was able to fight back and get a lead, and then both teams kept going at each other to a point where the buzzer had to interfere with the game to decide a winner. And Pascal did everything he could to get as much space and as much room as he could to bank it off the glass to hit the last shot that ended up helping to win. And then obviously the Celtics missed a good attempt, and that's how the Pacers were able to get the W. Pascal had 21 in 34 minutes. Those 34 minutes was the most on the team tonight. He also had 21 points. He was 10 to 15 from the field, 1 from 3, 1 to 2 from the free throw line. 8 rebounds for him. Also, that was the most on the team. 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound. No personal fouls, and a plus 11 and plus minus. Siakam had it tough, but he still was hyper efficient. That's tough to do when everybody's trying to guard you, everybody's trying to make it hard and difficult on you. But it just shows you how good of a player he really is, and he has really been for the last couple years. J Huff was dunking basically everything, but he actually said, "Let me hit some shots from the perimeter too. If you give me space, you give me room, I'm gonna take it." He was confident today, and it was working out. 4-7 from 3, 8-12 from the field, 20 points, 28 minutes, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 1 personal foul and a plus 20 and plus minus. And then you look at Andrew Nembhard. He hit timely buckets, and that's what he needed to do for him, and he stepped up and got it done. If he wasn't doing that, he was hitting you with the pass. He's been good at that. Good combo guard. 33 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, no blocks. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 12 and plus minus. And then Aaron Nesmith, 32 minutes, 6 points. He was 2 of 9 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a minus 8 and plus minus. Didn't have a big game, and he did miss a lot of shots in this one, but his teammates was able to pick up the slack. Johnny Furphy also didn't do much offensively in this game, but he had some good reasons. 16 minutes ain't that many. He also made his only shot, and he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line to get those 4 points. He did have 5 boards, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal, and no personal fouls in the plus 12 and plus minus. Jarris Walker, 25 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. 7 rebounds, that was the most off the bench. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a steal, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 5. And plus minus, Tony Bradley ended up playing 6 minutes. He ended up not scoring or doing anything but be a -1 and plus minus. Micah Potter scored, but he had to go 2 of 6 and 1 of 3 to do it. So he finished with 5 points in 13 minutes. He also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and -11 and plus minus. TJ McConnell, 15 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 assists. He ended up getting the most assists off the bench, and he's able to do that, and it's good that they have another guy to do it outside of Andrew Nembhard, because they do need some structure, they do need some organization, but they also need buckets. That's just how every team is constructed right now, so you have to be able to do it yourself, and they have players to do it, and it's good that they're healthy. No personal fouls in the -10 and plus minus. Ben Shepherd, 23 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers. No personal fouls, and a -16 and plus minus. He hit the shots that was open, but he also missed a lot of them too. But you still have to take them because they're the best shots you can get. Even if you're missing them, it just happens that way. Quentin Jackson played 15 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, mainly going 2 of 4 from 3 to get his points. He also had an assist and no turnovers. He got a block also and had a personal foul and was a +6 and plus minus. And then you look at the comparisons. Field goals, 84 for the Pacers, 46%. 88 for the Celtics, 45%. 37 threes from the Pacers, they shot 43%. 35 from the Celtics, 26%. Like I said, if we don't shoot our 3 ball that great, we're going to always have a big chance of losing or blowing the game. And that happened tonight. But the Pacers didn't shoot a lot of free throws. 6 is what they did. It sounded like a joke, but it actually happened. 67% from the free throw line. But the Celtics didn't take that much more, only 3 total. They took 9 and shot 78%. You don't really see that too often where both teams shoot single digits in free throws. 40 rebounds for the Pacers, 46 for the Celtics, 22 assists for the Celtics, 29 for the Pacers, 11 turnovers for the Pacers, 12 for the Celtics, 8 steals for the Pacers, 9 for the Celtics, 3 blocks for the Pacers, 1 for the Celtics, and then obviously they ended up having 5 offensive rebounds for the Pacers, 10 for the Celtics, 35 defensive rebounds for the Pacers, 36 for the Celtics, and then 7 personal fouls for the Pacers and 7 for the Celtics. And the Celtics, they blew this one. They had a lot of opportunities and a lot of chances to escape with the victory in this game. But the Pacers kept coming. They kept playing the right way, kept trusting each other, stepping up in the right moments, and they took advantage of the chances that they had. And they put the ball in their best scorer hands and lived with the decision, and he was able to win it with them. And that's something that you have to like and something you have to respect, even if you lose. And like I said, the Pacers played us hard. They made it tough. They made it difficult. They made it exciting. They made it very competitive and brought the best out of the Celtics. And they gave us a really good game that was fun to watch. And at the end of the day, comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.